Slardar.
I mean, they can definitely inhibit Arteezy's farm quite a bit with his aggro tri-lane, and I think Evil Geniuses, they need to abandon the idea of trying to match this tri-lane versus tri-lane. I would even be okay with Zai. Unfortunately, their easy camp is blocked away, and instantly the sentry down that hasn't been countered, so they don't have that opportunity. This is kind of rough, though.
Oh my god, they're all over him already, and on top of crit, right click's coming in from U9, trying to find that kill, and it does look like indeed they're going to be able to draw first blood. Faith potentially going to end up taking a little bit of harassment here as well, but it looks like with the big bad Ursa, the strong person in this lane, they're able to force him back.
Yeah, there's no way this matchup is even close. Laning fake sucks for EG. They don't like this, but Zai just needs to be able to try and open up one of these camps, try and do some pulling, and Sumail's actually in a bit of trouble.
They're on top of him. Kaka, he's already used sprint, but there's going to be a crush, the DD rune to boot, and now losing out potentially on 2 of the 3 lanes. This is looking quite rough for EG.
Yeah, this is terrible, and Crit really can't do much because it looks like the Naga Siren is just never going to be a position for a reliable gank. He's always going to be a bit too high HP, so that only really leaves him top lane, which he's trying to set. Basically cracked open the whole entire laning phase and are going to be able to walk away with, I think, a huge experience lead by 10.
Top of Arteezy yet again, right clicks coming through, U9 all in him, and the Bear Man hugs Lifesteal to death. And you talk about it up there as well, they placed that ward on the high ground on the Dire side, so they see an opportunity to maybe have it go on U9, but he's so powerful, even just as a solo hero, now they're going to get wrapped around. Oh my god, Arteezy's there, but you do have to crit in the area, maybe thinking about turning onto this stuff, strike coming through. Well, they brought in the puck, every damn person from EG shows up in the bottom lane, and now trying to find more. Faith running away, there is no more boulders coming out from crit, so they find 2 much needed for EG there.
Yeah, that was perfect timing by Universe, really providing the saving grace there in what could have been a very disastrous team fight for EG. This is kind of what they have to do, right? It's like,
how do you feel like they, I mean, they're sort of multiple best bombs now. They're going to actually go on to U9 and catch him again. Sunstrike is going to be there. Rage pops, turns the fight, creating some trouble as well. They're going to be able to run him down almost. Well, that is going to be a Dream Coil committed. U9 still barely alive here, but is finally going to drop. We'll see if they can bring down Universe up. Flame Break is a little bit off the mark, but Faith, he will be able to go for some more right clicks here. Trying to run him down. Universe pulled back in, should be locked down with that one. Well, he gets another Illusory Orb. Jaunt away. They've got Universe in their sights, but he's so low, they aren't quite able to run him down as of yet. And Crit comes in to save the day. Flame Break connects. That should be enough. Jaunt not going to be there.
Oh man, he used that phase shift earlier and wasn't able to dodge the Flame Break, and that was a Naga Siren. They need that kind of full all-in middle that forces the Naga Siren and then trying to reset and still fight it.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Faith is gonna, well, not quite. Robin, Fest isn't there. Oh, that hurts.
Now he doesn't have that war rage. I think he just dies now.
Oh, Arteezy dove a little bit too deep for that one and is punished heavily. And this is starting to turn very quickly into Newbee's favor again.
He still does not have that armlet. So even as he revives, if he had the armlet, they still do have to worry that a Naga Siren sleep in the right position could actually.
Well, this is a nice combination. They're going to be on top of the Ursa, managed to find that pickoff. Sumail, the bright spot in this team certainly for Evil Geniuses. Second highest in net worth, has his Magnum Scepter, has the Midas completed. This, I feel like, to me, is where you play around for EG.
Yeah, I can't blame. It looks, his positioning looks bad, but that's a position that you're not expecting vision to be had by EG. But they did have it simply because of that smoke play earlier where it popped. They laid a ward down as the smoke play, which is pretty natural, and that ward ends up scouting. Any more smokes to work with? I think they only have one right now. Nice catch on this is before any type of blink dagger for himself. Still very far away from that. And I guess that is something else to keep in mind as they find that kill on Kaka. The other heroes, the supports on Newbee are maybe a little bit below where you might expect. I guess they're still ahead of where EG is though. Arteezy may get caught again. If he sticks around for this next wave, he's going to get swapped back into an Ursa.
Yeah, they've got so many ways to break this.
Oh, got him.
Trouble. There's the swap. There's the cross. Right clicks coming through. Dead again. And, well, Puck dropped the Dream Coil. Now they're going to turn on to Universe. They want to take him down as well. They also spot out the Warlock in the background. Oh, God. They're all going to die. Doesn't manage to get the Chaotic Offering up. They are going to come in with 2 fail, but 2 people. Extreme Blast combination, and suddenly the Magic Man himself might be able to possibly turn this back around. Universe is going to live. Fate's starting to fall low as well. SC's doing a lot of damage in this, though. Sumail needs to get out right now, and it doesn't look like they're quite going to be able to bring down that Naga Siren. But a great display, and Sumail at least saving the day a little bit.
Oh yeah, that means Sumail has got to do so much in this game. He attempts the Sunstrike on Faith, who we brought so low earlier, but being pushed in. Because EG is a team that doesn't deal with this very well. This is why they lasted out.
Well, this is a really good kickoff again. They're able to constantly catch Kaka. Now, something else to note, they did take down the Dominator creep right before Roshan respawned, so EG know that Rosh is up, and Newbee do not. This is a huge turning point if they can somehow manage to take it down. It looks like they're going to be able to.
Yeah, remember talking about second Roshan, how they need to play 5 heroes around that Roshan towards the top half of the map. You have to take that Aegis away from the Ursa. Otherwise, you're getting this kind of like 5-minute window where you're scared to fight in. But they can still get caught here by the Song of Siren. It's coming.
Bat Rider's coming in as well. Arteezy pops the range. They pull him back in. They're controlling him up and possibly going to bring him back down as well. Jumps forward there. On top of this, the Naga Siren, the Warlock Trophy comes down as well. This is looking okay for EG here. Almost able to bring down SC, and they are going to be able to find that kill. So no reset with the song. John has fall. The Aegis is on Sumail. He gets another kill onto KP. EG pulling it back, and now onto Kaka as well. We'll see if Sumail's going to be able to guess correctly, and, well, Kaka actually blinks back. All right, they spotted him out now, and Crit should be able to find this cleanup, I imagine.
Pull out the jukes, Kaka. 3 seconds. Time to run. Come on, 3 seconds.
All right, I got him. Cold Snap is there. So again, a great display coming out from EG. It feels like Sumail is definitely picking up the slack where, the rest of the team countered out. It's hard to deal with.
That jumping forward on both Your Spirit and Warlock and getting off those disables really helped control the Naga Siren long enough for them to make a trade.
Ooh, SC caught out here. Universe, he can go back in a second, but they're going to drop the song. They decide to go in again. Universe is just gonna...
No, Universe just needs to get out. This is a good time for them to... They need to group up. Make sure they don't lose anybody here. This is where this Newbee smoke comes in, right? They want to make sure that EG can't take advantage of the Song of Siren cooldown.
Oh, great display there. Zai gets picked off very quickly. Looks like Universe is still going to be able to make his escape. Kaka, not able to chase him down. But yeah, that smoke play really nicely. This momentum with their draft. But it definitely has felt like EG have been able to turn it back around. And with this Aegis, is there any real impetus for them to try and, make more objectives happen for themselves? Or you just try and live hat for the moment?
I do think they need to make some plays happen. Certainly tier 2. A pick off on Conco would be big.
Now they're going to be able to get it. Oh, they go 1 to 2 as well. Now on the other side, Unified forced into the BKB already. They haven't brought down KP, but now you've got 5 heroes chasing after the Ursa. That is going to be Fate sacrificing himself for the cause, but they still might be able to run down U9 here. Sumail chasing. That Bear Man is pretty quick.
That was really bad decision, I think, by Newbee to get aggressive at that point in time. I think it was unnecessary, especially with the song on cooldown still. They could have just played it pretty defensively and split pushy. EG, the movement was perfect by them. It was the Octarine. Octarine is usually when the full split push farming Naga Siren is complete and all your lanes are hemmed in constantly. This is why, Arteezy's probably going to die here to a good smoking.
Let's jump back right quick. They're all over him. And this is, again, something that I feel like is just, you kind of have to accept it with the way that the picks have gone for Newbee.
Both Cheese and 8 active set.
So many little daggers available. They're on top of Kaka immediately. Earth Spirit still waiting to go in. Can go for the counterplay in a second here because SC is setting up for another kill. They're deciding TP away, but they've been able to catch them. All right, that was not quite there. Faith is going to end up dying. They're going to get the courier as well. So it's a lot committed for the kill on the bench.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just can't throw out that chaotic offering far enough to be able to catch Naga too. Nice catch there by Sumail, maybe getting KP, but
nice Yule Scepter there to joint what could have come out to break his Blink Dagger.
I have to say though, Evil Geniuses, they are very good at making sure they don't crumble under pressure. I see a very clear win condition for Newbee when they had such a strong landing phase, but EG still found a way to claw back, continue to get pickoffs like this on Kaka that have actually won the net.
Yeah, they've been able to really pull it back in very much. Yeah, and, well, this is now Roshan seems to be taken. The Sunstrike comes in and spots out the Unites in the area. And it's still very hard to contest this with SC right there having the sleep. And it looks like he is going to go for it right now. Is actually not able to quite catch him. They're catching out the Lifestealer and the Earth Spirit right now. They will be able to secure themselves the agents now. Find started the universe. They drop the cap on Osprey. Doesn't really hit them on the Zappac and the Heroes. And now they're on top of the studio. Slow down so low. But can they even kill him off? There's a huge last combination that comes out. Invoker is not going to be able to do it. They just got so much damage coming out on Newbee. 4 dead, soon to be 5. EG all over him. Oh my goodness, what a great display. And it does look like U9 also is going to get ran down here. Cold Snap back up in 1 second. There it is on U9. Tornado lift up. EG made it work.
Yeah, they did. That's a total wipe against Newbee on the Newbee side of the map. So they can very quickly turn this into tier 2 and a high ground push, try and force some buybacks out of Newbee. That was huge. What Newbee did is they overcommitted to taking Roshan. They got caught in a bad spot, right? And they used Song of Siren as well as BKB, and Ursa was still low on that first life. They used all of that just to be able to get Roshan, but those abilities, so BKB duration as well as the Song of Siren, they didn't last long enough for them to get a full retreat. Even Aegis knew. With Aegis, it doesn't matter if they use some of the things like the BKB and Song of Siren so preemptively in the team fight. They're out of ammo at a certain.
That was so well done. And it gives them a full lane of Brax. You've got access to Shrine.
Jump on a 2-3 tower with no response.
You're looking for Sumail. You do have that Aether lens on Bat Rider so you can catch him from a little bit further away. Jump forward, pull back against Sumail. They can blow him up here. This would be huge. They end up getting the crunch, but it's broken. It is still going to be able to bring down Sumail right at the start of this fight. He does have buyback, but in the meantime, they're going to chase down more. Sleep to catch, on to 3. 4 are actually caught in this one, but can they blow them up? Universe is going to be the first target. It looks like he's going to be able to get that spaceship for the moment. Over here to the side, RTZ trying to show up. Sumail is here. They ended up going for the buyback. He jumped forward, controlling up the Ursa. His ice fall down as well, so should be able to just continue to run him down. And it looks like they're just going to keep their eyes on the prize, take down these objectives.
Yeah, there's just not much they can do with the laptop down. They've made that first play against Sumail.
All the rest of the heroes don't have anything, basically, but he's got some decent farm on the Bat Rider here. Ursa's been able to maintain a pretty substantial lead over the Lifestealer, roughly the 1 to 2K mark throughout the whole course of it. But now Roche coming out, we'll have to see how Newbee respond to this. No Shrine CP2s, they still can't get here quickly.
I'm surprised that Newbee are not fighting Roshan. They know this is about the time it should be up. I really thought they were going to cut across from bottom through mid and start taking some of that area, but it looks like they're still going to get there in time with this smoke play.
Yeah, KP going in, able to jump on top of. Did he get a close with that? Song of the Siren is down. They get the counter player. Still get the Aegis though. U9, they're turning their fight onto this sprint with a really good silence, but is it going to be enough? They have to set down well on the one, and it looks like when everybody's starting to fall, they've already lost Ursa. They lost that Slardar as well. KP's starting to fall low. Sumail's so freaking low. He got down to 18 HP. It does finally go down, so 2 minutes with no Sumail. It's still looking quite bad though for Newbee. Looks like they're also going to be able to take down SC there on the Naga Siren. 5 dead for Newbee. They did lose Sumail, but this is still a huge win.
That was a very awkward initiation. This big sustain and initiation advantage over Newbee. So it's going to be more about maneuvering for Newbee to win.
Okay, well, you can see up there in the high ground, they jump forward, able to control up one, but now they're in a little bit of trouble. RTZ trying to turn on U9. Not sure if that's going to quite work out for them, though. And it looks like Newbee are actually going to back, expecting the rest of EG is going to be right behind them. And have started to show up. The thing to keep in mind is that bottom lane is still being pressured in by the Naga Siren illusions, and the tower took a good bit of damage.
We're already seeing these team fights. EG taking it slow, they control the map. You know, I was talking about a lot of they have this opportunity maybe to go through mid and push shotgun, but EG is still keeping this, like, they're just more focused on controlling the map and making sure Naga Siren does not get these split push opportunities out there. You look at mid and top lane. They're really not pushed in at all, so EG are in a great position to start sieging.
They got one creep in, and now they pull in Arteezy pretty deep into that one, but default combination comes down. It's going to be enough to bring them down. AP, he was for the moment to try and stay alive, but it looks like they're still over on the other side, on opposite side. They got a copper, and it's already come down, though, and it looks like the Back Rider 5 back is going to try and go for a situation on it. Arteezy eats the cheese, now Unite turned upon. He's taking too much damage, though. They're all over him. He is going to fall. That last little right click coming through. EG came to play. Both of their supports are gone now, as we do have SC on the back line. Arteezy is there. Does he get the bash? Not quite going to be there, but turns down on Akaka. Blink away, still fine for the moment. Everybody alive for Newbee. I think that EG need to be careful about the pressure. They're gonna back out. Yeah, it's probably Dazzle would have been something that they wanted to go for. Banned out made it really tough for EG, but now you sort of have that secondary form of it on the grave. But well, this is going to end up being a dead Slardar here. Gets picked off, and rotation comes in though from the rest of Newbee. Got still manages to get it off a clutch onto Crit to keep them back in. There's up already dead. Now U9 trying to take down Crit. Isn't quite there in position to bring him down, but looks like Haka gonna miss onto that right click, and they break the Lincolns for Sumail. The sleep is gonna catch on to several.
Ooh, I don't know about this one. It's risky.
Quite tough. You have the refresher there for Invoker as well if you want to come in. Yeah, they're just gonna TP away. Good decision, but the lift up will catch the Venge, and Fate most likely to die here.
It's gonna be a drop gem. It's really unfortunate.
Oh wait, there was a courier. He's trying to give us a courier. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That shot's still gonna finish him off, but if somebody can run into Session Flurry, it might be able to finish it up.
Oh, they did it.
Go Bat Rider, get it.
They didn't know that they got sweet. Oh, that was beautiful. All right.
The Invoker maybe in the back line. He's got a refresher. He's such a big threat to keep fighting, but he's gonna figure out instead. He does have that saving mechanism, so they're gonna try and take it down the fight.
Nicely done. There's the stream coil down. The first people has already dropped Sumail. Does still have the refresher if he wants to go for it. Ice Bolt, drop the ball. They've already taken down the Ursa. They've taken down the Bat Rider. EG, it was looking so bad for so long, but now looking a hell of a lot better. And Sumail, well, they're going to be able to continue to get this chase down, killing off with all the illusions and hit barracks as well. EG is all over him.
This is just over. I think without the Ursa, there's no way Naga Siren will hire himself to output the damage to force EG back.
They're all over him. Kaka's gonna drop. EG, again, it was looking so rough for them through those early stages, but throughout all of this, they're able to persevere and now take what looks to be tier 4s, and unless barring a miracle, some type of a win, Sunstrike takes him down and GG gets called. Great play to be.
Yeah, great. I think what Newbee were operating on a 5,000 gold advantage, it looks like, by like 16 minutes. They had a very early Radiant, but EG, they just